Hello, explorers! Today we're jumping into the explosive world of volcanoes, and I promise it's going to be a blast. So what exactly is a volcano? Well, it's basically a huge mountain that can explode with fiery lava, ash, and gas. They're found all over our planet, from the icy lands of Antarctica to the tropical islands of Hawaii. But how do these amazing mountains form? To understand volcanoes, we need to take a look inside our planet. The Earth is made up of different layers. The outer layer, called the crust, is like a big puzzle made of pieces called tectonic plates. Beneath the crust is the mantle, which is super hot and filled with molten rock called magma. Sometimes the tectonic plates move and create openings in the crust, allowing the magma to rise. When the pressure builds up, boom! The magma bursts out of the surface and we get a volcanic eruption. But not all volcanoes are the same. In fact, they can be very different. Here are the three main types of volcanoes. First, we have shield volcanoes. These are huge, broad mountains with gentle slopes. They're built by the flow of very runny lava. Mauna Loa is a famous example, and it's so big that it covers half the island of Hawaii. Next, we have stratovolcanoes, also known as composite volcanoes. These are tall and steep, built by layers of thick lava, ash, and rocks. Mount St. Helens in the United States is a well-known stratovolcano, and its 1980 eruption was so powerful that it blew off the top of the mountain. Finally, we have cinder cone volcanoes. These are the smallest and have steep sides. They're formed from explosive eruptions that pile up small fragments of lava around the vent. Sunset Crater in Arizona is a famous cinder cone volcano. The reddish-orange hues on the crater's rim, caused by oxidized iron in the volcanic rocks, give the volcano its name and make it a striking geological feature. Now let's travel around the world to visit some of the most famous volcanoes on our planet. Mount Vesuvius in Italy is known for its eruption in 79 AD that buried the city of Pompeii. This powerful eruption released deadly gases and covered the city in ash, preserving it for centuries. Today, you can visit the ruins of Pompeii and see how people lived almost 2,000 years ago. Mount Fuji in Japan is not only a beautiful symbol, but also an active volcano. Its last eruption was in the early 18th century. Mount Fuji is a popular spot for tourists and climbers, and it's even featured in many famous works of art. Krakatoa in Indonesia had one of the most powerful eruptions in history in 1883, which was heard thousands of miles away. The eruption caused huge tsunamis and changed global weather patterns. Shockingly, the explosion was so loud that it could be heard across the Indian Ocean as far away as Australia and Africa. Mount Bromo, also located in Indonesia, is one of the most iconic and active volcanoes in the country, renowned for its stunning landscapes. The surrounding vast plain of volcanic sand adds to the dramatic scenery. Additionally, Mount Bromo holds cultural significance for annual festivals, where the local people present offerings to the mountain gods by casting them into the crater. Mount Etna in Italy is one of the most active volcanoes in the world. It's constantly erupting and creating amazing lava flows. People come from all over to see its glowing rivers of lava at night. Mount Etna has been erupting for hundreds of thousands of years, and it continues to shape the landscape of Sicily. Volcanoes are powerful and can have big impacts on our environment. When they erupt, they often cause destruction with lava flows, ash clouds, and even tsunamis. But did you know volcanoes also create new land? The Hawaiian Islands are one of the most spectacular examples known to be formed by volcanic activity. Volcanoes also enrich the soil with minerals, making it super fertile for plants. And that means more delicious fruits and vegetables for us. Now it's time for some fun facts. Did you know there are volcanoes hidden beneath the ocean? These are called submarine volcanoes, often located near the edges of tectonic plates. When these underwater volcanoes erupt, they can create new islands, underwater mountains, and hydrothermal vents. The eruptions release hot magma, which cools rapidly in the cold ocean water. These mysterious volcanoes are home to unique sea creatures, making them a fascinating part of our planet's geology. Sometimes volcanic eruptions can also create lightning. This phenomenon is called a dirty thunderstorm. When a volcano erupts, it blasts ash, gas, and rock into the air with incredible force. As these particles collide and rub against each other, they generate static electricity, which creates powerful lightning bolts within the ash cloud. These dramatic lightning storms add an extra layer of awe to volcanic eruptions, lighting up the sky with electric flashes. Last but not least, do you know which planet has the largest volcano in our solar system? If you guess Mars, you guess right. Olympus Mons is 13.6 miles high, which is 3 times the height of Mount Everest. Hard to even imagine a giant so big. We've discovered so much about volcanoes today. We learned about how they form, all the different types, and got to see some of the most famous volcanoes around the world. Remember, our planet is brimming with incredible wonders just waiting to be explored. So keep asking questions, and who knows what exciting adventure will go on next. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, stay curious and keep building those bright minds.